Crews in Missouri have spent many hours on the road trying to get the snow moved.
Cynthia Newsom live this morning with an update from the Missouri side. Cynthia, good morning.
Hey, good morning. We are at 34th and Baltimore in Kansas City, Missouri. Now, just about half an hour ago, we were at Armour and Main Street. The main road there on Main Street was really plowed very well. Only just a thin, maybe less than an inch layer of packed ice from where the snow plows had been. But now, here at 34th and Baltimore, we are looking at some neighborhood streets. And gosh, as you take a look around, you can tell that there is a lot more snow that's on the streets here. Take a look, a lot more loose snow that you can see. And so plows may have been through here before, but after they came, more snow obviously accumulated, and so there is more work to be done in Kansas City neighborhood streets. And that's one of the things that the Public Works Department was really trying to focus on, because as you recall, last winter, so many complaints about neighborhood residents feeling that they were just left out. So if you have a concern about your neighborhood street and you do not think that you've been plowed yet and you want to get it plowed, call the 311 Action Center and they'll be able to respond to your request immediately. Now, I had a pretty good drive into work this morning. Just came down Warnell Street, and really the roads were really great. There is one concern. Sometimes there are some water main breaks, and so there's actually water that's pouring onto the road in some spots from water main breaks, which happens, you know, when the weather gets cold like this. And so you have to be careful because you might hit a slick spot from that water that's become frozen on the streets. Reporting live, Cynthia Newsom, NBC Action News.
Cynthia, you've been pretty busy. I saw you last night at 6 live on the air talking about it, and I remember the truck driver said they're trying, right?
Oh, they are working so hard, and they really do want to accomplish this. They have more than 200 crews on the road, and 67 crews are devoted just to residential areas. And so they're really trying to make sure that they hit those residential areas, that they keep the customers happy, and that they have great public service. So we're going to see how they're doing, what customers think.
All right, thanks, Cynthia. We'll see you coming up pretty soon. Heading off the interstate into town due to the road conditions, there may be a slight delay in trash pickup for people in Kansas City. Collection is running about a half day behind schedule. The city wants you to go ahead and put your trash out like normal. Just be aware it may not get picked up right away until the following day, perhaps. A
lot of you will be digging your car out this morning, and those who supply us with the tools needed to deal with the weather are packed with customers.
It's been good, you know, selling a lot of sand tubes and salt products, you know, some sleds, a lot of shovels.
At Houston's Hardware in Waldo, salt and sand flying out the door. They say a lot of their customers, they were there before noon yesterday. They came in because of the weather. Of course, weather-related businesses like the weather, it is very hard to predict. So the sand is almost gone, but managers have a good supply of most everything else.
Right now, we're trying to decide, you know, do we bring more in from our warehouse or do we wait?
Not everyone is cleaning up. Dozens of people took to the hills, so-called Suicide Hill. It is at 52nd and Brookside. It's a fun thing. It's not serious. Full of people Monday despite the continuing snow.
Our crews are also keeping a close eye on some of the major artillery streets up north.
We sent Lindsay Shively to the Northland to see what the conditions are like out there. Lindsay, how's it going?
Hey, it's cold, you guys. My goodness. I know you guys are talking about how cold it looked yesterday. Believe me, it looks better today, and it feels a lot worse. But the good news is the roads look a lot better. This is Vivian and Antioch where we are right now. And a lot of the major roads and interstates, you at least see definite lanes. A lot of these roads like this that are still very busy, but not highways and interstates, still have so much snow on them. And look at this. Where you can see pavement, it's really shiny. Don't know if that's icy just yet. We were driving here. We were kind of testing out our brakes. They seem to be working okay, but that's before a lot of the traffic gets on them this morning. People's tires start to heat them up momentarily, and then you only have so much room to stop if you're at a stoplight or something like that. So be very careful. It is going to be a lot better than it was you're driving to work yesterday, but it's still not perfect up here in the Northland either. For now, we're live. Lindsay Shively, NBC Action News Today.
You can check road conditions with these numbers. Make it easy for you. 888-ASK-MoDOT is on the Missouri side. 511 from any phone if you're inside Kansas. There's the number if you're outside Kansas. You can call and check on road conditions anytime. You can stay on top of the latest flight delays as well, road conditions, and read our meteorologist blogs on our website. That's NBCActionNews.com. Just click on the weather page.